on, young chickens? Did you watch Do So So La La So this week? Because I did. And let me tell you, the biggest question on my mind is who is the mysterious benefactor? Because that's how the episode opens. She's supposed to meet her mysterious benefactor, but he doesn't show, apparently. Guess who does show up? Her stalker. We know for sure that it's her stalker now. Or, Dr. Cha, who's been creepy since day one. You guys know how I feel about that. Okay, so we don't actually know, because when both of those men show up, they say that they're not her mysterious benefactor. But are either one of them lying? We're not exactly sure. The stalker would be the easy choice, because we see him like he's looking at her in his apartment. He has pictures of her up everywhere. He's being really creepy when he comes and takes piano lessons from her. So that would be the easy choice. Like, yeah, he's the one who's been contacting her and she thinks it's a good thing, but it's not actually a good thing. Or is it Dr. Cha? And Dr. Cha, maybe he just wants to gift her things because he's really infatuated with her. And actually, she kind of thinks it's Dr. Cha too, because that's why she's been treating him really nicely this episode, taking him out to lunch, trying to be really nice to him, because she thinks that his speech matches like some of the text messages that she gets from Dodo So So La La So. And so she thinks that it's him, right? Or here's another theory that my dad actually had. He said, what if her mysterious benefactor is her ex-fiance? Maybe her ex-fiance feels bad for her and he's the one who's keeping track of her, silently. He's the one who's sending her gifts and all of that. So all that is interesting, and I guess we'll just have to see. I guess I'm leaning towards the easy choice, which would be the stalker right now. But yeah, some other things in this episode. Dr. Cha, the creepy man that he is, finally, tries to make a move on our main character, Rara, and she didn't accept it. She didn't have it. She's like, oh, I wanted you to know that I, am very grateful for you for everything that you've done, and you might be my mysterious benefactor, but I don't think we should hook up that way, right? So that opens up an opportunity for June. And June finally confesses his feelings. They kiss and stuff. It's great. It's cute. But there's still a little problem, which is that he's supposed to be 18 in this story. I mean, my sister and I are looking at him and we're just like, this boy is not 18. He's just not. Okay, so real life, the actor is 20, but we're like looking at his behavior in this drama and we're like, this boy is a 30-year-old in an 18-year-old's body, I guess. I don't know how it works. We even think like in this last episode, he graduated to like 40-year-old behavior. We were just like, what 18-year-old boy do you know just casually makes a whole like exquisite restaurant salad and, sets up dates, and makes a cookie and it just, yeah. He does too much. In fact, the only way I see that he could be 18 at this point is just his eagerness and everything. He's just like, I will, if she's cold, I'll buy her a heater. If she's hot, I'll buy her an air conditioner. If she wants lettuce, I'll grow lettuce for her. It's only his like hyper eagerness that like might make me believe that he is, 18, but nah. He don't look it, he don't feel it, it don't match. So that's going to be interesting going forward when he finally has to fess up. Because I think he's just like, I'm just going to make her fall in love with me and then maybe I'll confess that little problem, little detail. So that's very interesting. The rest of it, is just her having connections with her neighbors. So like the group of ladies that are so funny who are like those wishing for a divorce, they're hilarious. I want to kiki with them. And she's teaching the little boy piano. Oh my God, the little boy is the best. Oh, his face. Yes. And then she's also talking to the Haraboji, the grandfather who comes and takes lessons from her. That he's so sweet. I love him. By the way, June was right to run away from his family. I mean, I really want him to complete high school because he's such a smart kid, but like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that family either. In fact, the mother doesn't seem like she wants to be there. Like, that family shouldn't be together. But it's just so funny because June turned out so well. But his mother, like, she's got one trick, man. I feel bad. If I only had one trick in my life, she just literally shows up and she hands people money. She's like, find my son. And every time she meets like the guy who's in charge of finding her son, she just slaps some money at him. And this time she went to this town to look for her son and she meets Harabaji and she just like throws down some money just really rudely. And I'm just like, she's a little bit, she's rude. She's a little nasty. I would want to be next to her, right? But yeah, that's all it seems like she knows how to do is throw down money. Yeah, basically I see why June ran away. And I want him to finish high school, but I totally see it. So next episode, what are we going to look for? I mean, that big secret in terms of when he's going to reveal that he's 18, because that's the only thing that he is like hiding. That's the only thing he hasn't been straightforward with. Like, otherwise he's a very honest young boy. And the other thing is, what is that stalker going to do? Like, what does he want? Like, what's his deal? We also found out this episode right at the end that Rara, the main character, she used to be June's best friend's favorite piano player. Like, he was her biggest fan, you know, before he passed away. So that's really interesting. So I guess they have more than the connection of that one day that they met before her wedding. Maybe June actually did know a little bit about her before. I don't know. So that's going to be really interesting to find out. And I'll see you guys next week. What are you thinking of everything? Who do you think is the real mysterious benefactor? Like, what's your theory? And I don't know, where do you think it's all gonna go? Do you want June to go back to school, or do you think he can make it? I don't want him to have part-times for the rest of his life. But yeah, what do you think? Like, what should June do now? Okay, I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
In the morning, in the evening, or sometime in between, I hope that you will see some Lexi on your screen. Subscribe.
How does perfection feel, darling?